Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Mike Serra. Welcome back to Monday Morning Driver on Boston Autoblog. Each week I ask a question, and I use a question as a way of striking up a conversation. I don't use this to force my opinion on anybody. I just use it as a nice platform to see what you guys think. Really create maybe a good community on YouTube, and talk about certain topics. Today I want to talk about the Porsche 996, and this will lead me into another segment, which is German and Italian cars that can get you into the local car scenes. And if they're not being driven as a daily driver, they're absolutely perfect, especially around the price range that you're looking at for these cars. So starting with the Porsche 996, it had the misfortune of being the generation between the 993 and the 997. It's essentially the ugly sibling out of the Porsche brand, and what really makes it bad is that it looks exactly like the Porsche Boxster. And I think that's what turns a lot of car enthusiasts off on the car itself. It's not necessarily that it isn't a fun car to drive, or that it's not, it's not an ideal car. It comes with a manual, it comes with power, it comes with great horsepower. If you get a turbo, you get a lot of horsepower with it. And if you actually get the aero kits on the 996, it actually looks good. In fact, I saw one with about, I'd say 50,000 miles with a price tag of about, I'd say $26,000. The car looked absolutely fantastic. And even though it's not a turbo, it still looks pretty good. The turbos will get you somewhere around $50,000 on a price tag, but the 996 overall, you can get a really nice clean one in the mid-20s, and it's a great way to get into your local car scene, or even just get into like a Porsche group. If it's not going to be driven as a daily driver, it's definitely something to look at. It's a fun car, it's a German car, and it's different. Now, I know a lot of car enthusiasts don't like it, but let's suspend the perception that it's not attractive, and that let's completely forget that there's a 997. It's $19.99 and we're looking at this one car. It's the perfect car to get yourself into the auto scene. Now, if your ultimate goal is to just drive a really nice car, a nice German car, especially a Porsche, and you're not trying to get looks, it's the perfect car. You can get a Targa 4 with about 19,000 miles for $34,000. It's on eBay. Beautiful car. It's in great condition. It's kind of funny. I think you need to take advantage of the fact that most car enthusiasts overlook that generation, because there are some great steals. And one thing I want to talk about in another episode is that the 997 in a year or two is going to be a bargain. It's going to be an absolute bargain. But let's focus on the 996. It's the bargain of today. Now, for some car enthusiasts, they don't like it. They don't think it looks good. But forget about them for a second, and what do you actually want in terms of a nice car that you can get in, that you can really enjoy and isn't a JDM or an American muscle car? That is a great alternative to go with. This now leads me into other German cars, or one German car and an Italian car within the same price range. The Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG, I believe the R230 generation. Absolutely love it, from 2003 to 2006. In my opinion, the best looking SL. The new ones look really good, but I personally love that front end, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. And Mercedes-Benz, you know what you're getting with them. They have great interiors. It's a convertible. It has a hard top cover. So it's another car that can get you in. It's another, it's priced, a nice clean one is around $23,000. I think they're nice. You also get close to 500 horsepower with them. So in my opinion, that's another great alternative to go with. And then for the Italian cars, you have the Maserati Gran Sport, which in my opinion, if you want to go the Italian route, there's no other alternative, especially at that price. For around $30,000, there is a Maserati Gran Sport for about $30,000 with about 19,000 miles on it. And in my opinion, it's a good deal. You're getting a Ferrari engine. Now, again, if you don't want to use it as a daily driver, it's not a daily driver. It shouldn't be. It has a Ferrari engine, so you know something's bound to go wrong with it down the road. But if you're using it as a weekend car, a car show, just for a car that you take to car shows, it's a great car. It's gonna get you noticed. It's gonna get looks. And at our local Cars and Coffee, they usually get like top spot. They're right at the top of the hill at Boston Cars and Coffee. So they do get respect. The Porsche 996 is something that if you just want to get a nice fun car, a nice Porsche, that's the way to go. And then with the SL, if you want to go Mercedes-Benz, want to get an AMG, get in the AMG group, that's a great entry-level car to get into, especially at the price you're looking at. I bring these cars up only because if you don't want to drive a Ford Mustang, or you don't want to show up in a Nissan or a Toyota or anything like that, or a Honda, these are better alternatives. These are good alternatives. Now, this only is an alternative if you have a daily driver. So maybe this is more geared towards 30 to 40 year olds, but those are 3 solid cars that you can really enjoy on the weekends, or you can take to car shows. So it's a great all-around car for the car enthusiast. Another great thing too is that you can find them with relatively low mileage, so you can get a lot of fun out of them before you get to the maintenance costs. And that's really, I think, what really hinders a lot of people from actually buying them, is because of the maintenance costs. And I think that if they're not being daily driven, you can really push the limits out of them. You can extend the life cycle of the car. So guys, I want to know what you guys think about these 3 vehicles, or if there's any other vehicles out there that you think are great cars to get involved in the local car scene. I know for a fact that most younger guys will go with the WRX, the STI, and the Evo. But if you think about it in terms of not JDM or American, what other alternatives out there? Is there a Volvo that you guys would like to, maybe you guys like, the S60R? It's just something to think about. I know for a fact that, or I don't know for a fact, but I think that the Gran Sport, along with the Maserati Quattroporte, is probably the only Italian cars that are relatively new or younger that you could probably get a good deal on, and you can probably get them with low mileage. Guys, I want to know what you guys think. I hope you liked this video, and let me know if you would like to see more Monday morning drivers. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope all you guys have a great day.